Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Betty. Here I react to all different kinds of things on the interweb and all different things that are going on, and we just chit chat about what it's like to be an older woman or a woman in general. And today I'm going to put my Well, today I don't even know what I'm doing today because we're going to be talking about the craziest thing. I didn't ever think we would be talking about this, even though I put out that aliens exist and this, that, and the third, which you can check my Rumble for that. I didn't really think we would be doing this, so I'm going to be putting on my dragon's blood. We chat about this for a little bit. Dragon's blood is really good for your skin. It takes away all your bad pores and all your ugly stuff that you don't like. It also brightens your skin. I've been using this for about a month or so, and I've noticed a really big difference in my skin and how it just looks like it's photo perfect all the time, which is odd because your face is never photo perfect. And we do have pores and stuff, but this is my secret. I bought this and I got like two of them, I think it was. Pretty good sized jars right here. Pretty good sized jars. But I just put it on every morning before I start my day. And the reason I bought it is because it said that it takes, all of the darkness away. And I had this white thing like right in the middle of my neck right here. And I was like, okay, yeah, we're not going to do that. But before we start the demon faces, which never thought we'd be talking about, I don't know. I guess I thought we would be talking about it because the movies tell you everything that's going to happen. But before we do that, we have a new intro. Thanks to Rebel. I wanna be your super girl. I wanna be your super girl. We're back. Oh shit, I'm not even looking at chat. Hold on. Hey SDA, how are you? Yes, yes, yes. He put the Maryland in. He put a lot of icons in. The one I told him though, I said, you forgot Daisy Duke. So I'm gonna do that's just our little preview of it. He did all of that without me knowing, but I'm going to put um do a retake of Daisy Duke in her flannel shirt and her Daisy Dukes, and then put one on there. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about devil faces today. But while we talk about devil faces, I'm putting on my dragon blood so that my face will be beautiful. Because I don't want to turn into a demon face. So yeah, we're going to do my face this morning because I haven't had a chance to do so. I got two products back there. One is a Bible study thing that I have to get done, and another one is what is it? Uh, Shoot, I can't even remember now. Oh, a razor. Oh my gosh, you would love this razor. What video? By the way, I went to your live yesterday. You wasn't there. I don't know where you was, but you wasn't there. It said it was waiting on you, so I just went to bed. I don't know where you was though. I'm not sure where you was. I don't know. Was you running late or something? Because I was like, Ty, she's not here. I don't know where she is. But anyways, I love this thing. I left it on too long, so we got to start over. Yeah. So I had it on before I started my show, and I just had it sitting there. So yeah, this moisturizer puts all in your skin pretty good. As you can see, use out. Oh, did you not show up? Did you not show up? This is a pokey one. I don't like this part, but hey, no pain, no gain. No pain, no beauty. Oh, do you have a new live today? Are you going to be there today? If I go there, are you going to be there, woman? You ain't never there. I'm like, where'd she go? Where the hell did she go? I love this thing. It's in my store on TikTok, but I use it every single day. Oh, we gotta go up religiously because I was getting all this stuff right here, like this right here was getting really saggy, and now it's getting really toned up and getting back to normal. And especially since I lost weight, that's the important thing. Keeping your face hydrated, moisturized, and keeping these electro things on there, this electricity. But we ain't getting no demon face. Yeah, I wanted to watch. Who is that person? Do you want me to drop the link so you can come up and chat with me? I'll drop the link and you can come up and chat with me and tell me who that I don't even know who that person was. I was really interested, but you never came. I sat there and waited for like 5 minutes and I was like, well, I'm not going to wait forever. I'll just go, because I was tired. I was like, I'll just go to sleep. All right, we got that done. Oh, what you got to do to stay beautiful, I swear. It's crazy. She was a what? This is my moisturizing hydration oil. Anyways, it has 14 moisturizers in it. It's perfect. Oh, she was a soldier for what? So this keeps your face. See, the number one reason that people get wrinkles and all that stuff is because their face is dehydrated. Always keep your face hydrated, just like you keep your body hydrated. Oh, the baby's home today. Okay. Just like you keep your body, your inside hydrated, you got to also keep your face hydrated as well. Otherwise, that stuff, that's what causes all the wrinkles. And this woman ain't going. This woman is going out fighting it. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to be reading up on this demon stuff. It is really all over the news. What in the hell is in my hair? It's all over the news. It's a real thing. But let me explain something else to you guys before we begin the demon stuff. You ever heard of demon faces before? I mean, they've looked long and hard, and it's really funny that we only have 75 in the world. Now, conspiracy this. Let's talk conspiracy, okay? So, for years I've talked conspiracy, and my conspiracies have came true. However, we're going to continue talking conspiracy because, people that are real high up there and stuff don't want people to know the truth. So, we are talking conspiracy here. All right. It's real hard for me to keep a straight face on this because the movies tell you everything. So you guys have watched the alien movies, the alien invasion, things like that, where a little boy sees a normal man walking down the street, but he sees him in his true form. He runs away screaming and yelling, ah, that's kind of what's happening because conspiracy-wise, they live around us. People don't realize that. People don't want to think that. Oh, that's horrible. She was in the army and she got breadcrumbed at 19. That's horrible. That's horrible. Hopefully her family found out what happened. Hopefully. But anyways, so movies, if you was to watch movies, back in the day when movies were really, really popular before we all learned what movie stars do, If you was to watch those movies, you would see exactly what is supposed to happen. So, anyways, there's all kinds of news articles, there's TikTok talking about it, but then there's TikTok also showing different faces, different things. Um, and they're like, I don't know if it could be my camera. There's also a guy that you could tell that he definitely saw something. He was crying. Um, Kind of like the same thing that happened 3 years ago at that Fort Knox, where they were trafficking and three people came up red run, and I put it on TikTok and it went viral because the military, one of the guys was like, how come we don't worry about a person, but we'll sit there all day looking for one little item that somebody's missing? So is it like that? And then they found they actually took down the general, they took down all the higher ups and everything, changed it all around. Is it like that happened? They were all crooked. Anyways, that thing went viral on my TikTok. So back to demon people. If you privated the video, I can't see it now, but sounds really interesting. And I wonder, like, did they red rum her under circumstances of like she was training or something like that? Is that what it is? I don't know, but if I share my TikTok this time, I need my sound to work. Because last time my sound did not work. Yeah, share audio. Okay, share. All right, so where do we get started? We'll start with this guy. Tell me if you can hear it though.
Speaking of demon face syndrome, right? They told us that this is going to be a thing, right? Y'all see this? Look at the ears and the eyes. Look at that. I've never seen ears like that. But look at when he blinks. There's like no eyelids. Look, hold on. What? There's even, yeah, man, like when he blinks, it's so weird. It's like it doesn't even close. There's like an overlay. Look at this, y'all. Look. There's like
I don't know if that's a facelift. I don't know.
what? Look at that, man. He didn't even blink. What the hell, y'all, bro? This
I
is
don't know.
ridiculous.
So we go look at a couple more. Let's see. I'm seeing what these people are saying.
All right, for the third time, because every time I say demon face syndrome and I try to record this video, it's fucking up my video. But fuck that. Like I was saying before my camera started malfunction out of nowhere, bitch, the gaslighting about demon face syndrome is crazy. It's crazy. Y'all, don't fall for that shit. Don't believe the hype. That man knew what the fuck he seen when he synced it, when he went to go get some help. Okay? People know what the fuck they done seen when they synced it, okay? And these people trying to come up with some word to say, oh, you ain't really see that. Nah, y'all, what the fuck they got playing? What the fuck are they doing right now? Huh? What the fuck are they doing right now? I'm sorry, like it's shit getting too deep right now. It's getting a little bit too deep. It's being deep.
Yeah, it's a little scary at this point, but I want to go to the man that actually seen right here where he's crying. This dude. This dude. Hold on. I got to go to his thing. This dude's actually crying. Can you not play it?
Oh. Hey, so today I experienced something that I've never experienced in my life before. Hey, so today I experienced something that I've never experienced in my life before. freaked me out. Thought I was crazy. Still haven't processed it fully. So, as I do every week, twice a week, I make deliveries to the same guy. I've been doing it for 7 months. And it's the same guy every time I walk in. He's got a big garage with like a couple trucks in it. I walk in, I hand him his parts. We talk for a minute. I walk away. I go on my business. Today, I walked in, and he had his back to me, and he was working on his bench. And he must have heard me coming. I don't know, because I was actually pretty quiet, I thought. But when he turned around, I jumped and kind of grabbed my mouth like that because I didn't know what to think. And he laughed a little bit, and he called me jumpy. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm just not feeling very good. And I handed him his part, and I was like, hey, I got to go. The reason I reacted that way is because when I looked at him, he was different. He didn't look like the same guy I saw every other time. First thing I saw was he had no color in his eyes. They were completely black. Like you couldn't even see reflections. It was just a black mass. And for some reason, his ears were kind of weird, and they had like this little point like that. I don't know what that was. Excuse me. But then I was talking to my friend, and he sent me an article about them saying that a new disorder that's coming out where people are starting to see demon faces in people. And it got me thinking, if they're putting something like that out, could it be a disorder, or is it God is actually letting people see demons and they're just trying to make it look like we're crazy? I still can't process it. I can't. I don't know. And like ever since the eclipse, I find it funny. The clouds look different for some reason. I don't know what it is yet. I'm gonna figure that one out. But that could be just me being dumb. The other thing I saw, like I have perfect vision, so I don't know what I saw. If anybody else has ever seen this, can you please let me know, because I'm kind of weirded out right now. Anyway, God bless, love you. Take care.
Okay, so first off, I would like to start off saying that the guy is not crazy. I would also like to say that I believe that a veil has been lifted in some way, shape, or form. I don't know exactly how. But when I was 24 years old, I went into a grocery store. It was Price Cutters. I will never forget this because I don't go grocery shopping to this day. Okay? You can ask everybody I've ever been with. You can ask my kids. I am terrified. I don't even go to the stores because I never ever want to see this again. But it seemed like everyone I walked past, they didn't have demon faces, but like I could see the bad they had done. Like if they had beat their girlfriend, I seen it. If they had done other things, I seen it. And it went by for like 10 people. And I finally ran out of the store, left my husband, cart and all, ran out of the store crying, screaming, got in my car, sitting there. You know, we didn't have cell phones at that time. But shortly after, he comes after me and he's like, what in the hell is going on? I tell him about it. And I'm like, babe, it was things like all bad things. It was like everybody I walked past, I saw all bad things, like nothing good about them at all. All their bad stuff. Like if they beat a woman, I seen it. If they hurt children, I seen it. Like it was insane. I thought I was going crazy. From that point on, I was married for another 7 years. From that point on, my husband went to the grocery store. My husband went shopping. It gave me anxiety to even think about going to the grocery store. It gave me anxiety to even think about going into a store because I never ever wanted to see it again. Can you hold me? This stuff freaks me out. Thank you, Raindrop. Thank you. So I never wanted to see this stuff again. And people thought that I was crazy when I would tell them what I had seen and how it scared the bejesus out of me and how I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to go to no more stores, especially the grocery store. I never wanted to see that stuff again. And it affected me that bad. I told my psychiatrist, and she was like, "Oh, you're fine. Everything's fine. You know, I'm not sure why you've seen all that, you know, but you're fine. You know, no, it has affected me. I'm now 48 years old. I still don't go to the store. Now that you can buy everything online, I'm an online shopper. Like, I will do everything not to go to the store. If you send me to the grocery store or the store, that is like doing a punishment to me. I had another ex-husband that would try to take me to the grocery store, and I would just break down fucking bawling and stuff because I was so scared. I never wanted to see what I seen again. It actually keeps me away from people because I never want to see that shit again. Now people are coming out with demon faces and demon things when for many, many years, if you guys remember, you've seen on TV people's eyes go to slits like snakes. And isn't it weird how they're always in the entertainment industry? I don't know. Call me a conspiracy theorist. I don't know. But what I've seen cannot be unseen. And it was like I seen their deepest, darkest, baddest secrets. And I never, ever want to see that again. So I stay as far away from stores. And mainly that's why I stay far away from people. Because I don't ever want that to happen to me again. So then back then they put me on Lexapro and they were like, well, maybe you're just seeing things. I'm like, I'm not seeing things. Like, I'm seeing things, but I'm seeing things I ain't supposed to be seeing. And I'm completely sane. Like, there's other things. I don't know what is going on. I don't know why I can see people doing bad stuff, but it's there. Okay? It's there. And if you think that when you walk in a grocery store or you walk into a store and you think you're walking in with good people, how do you know? How do you know that person didn't just strangle his wife the night before or punch her in the face? How do you know what them people did? You don't know. You don't know. And I'm just going to say, I feel bad for that guy that started crying because that was me at 24 years old. That was me 24 years ago. Like something like that. Yeah, that was me. And people did not believe me back then. People were like, Betty, you're schizophrenic. I'm like, I'm not fucking schizophrenic. And when I went to the doctor and they checked me and did my psych evaluations, no, I'm not schizophrenic. Absolutely not. God let me see something that I didn't want to see. And let me tell you something. It's been 24 years. It still haunts me today of the shit that I've seen and how I couldn't get away from it. Everyone I looked at, I could see their bad stuff. Whatever they had done that was bad, I could see it. I just could see it. I was just like, I can't believe I'm seeing this. What the fuck? Like, I wasn't seeing the person. I was seeing the bad things they had done. Just a really weird deal. And the world is really, really weird. People tell you that, like spirits aren't real and demonic things. Bull crap. Demons are real. Angels are real. Spirits are real. Don't mess with that spiritual world. Don't open up those portals and bring that crap into your life. And when you're sitting there watching scary movies, guess what you're opening? You're opening the portal for that in your life. And just like I said not too long ago about Hotel of California, somebody had broke it down and they were talking about how they took it to the north part of the room and they sat there and chanted over it. And that anybody who listened to that song and sung that song would then reap the demons from that song. That used to be my favorite song till I realized that, no. You think about the words in that song. Think about the words. No. Yeah, there's more proof. So we're going to get to that right now. There's more proof. It just stresses me. Hang on. I just get really stressed because shit's real, man. Way before this demon syndrome shit ever came out. That's for sure. Way before all that. So now I got to go back to what I was looking at. Okay, we're not going to her. And then they're also saying we have a black moon and that the moon's over here. And then it talks about that in the Bible that we're going to have a black moon. And I'm like, I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. But there was one that I watched on here. It's going to take a little while because for some reason it wants to be acting up. Let me shut down some things. Maybe if I shut down some things, it'll make it better for us here. Shut down some things here. Got too much shit. Got too much stuff going on here. We'll just shut it down. All right, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, but I don't know if this is one of them. I can't remember.
One of the hosts of America's Got Talent posted a photo and people noticed something strange in the background. Looking closely behind, one of the hosts of America's Got Talent posted a photo and people noticed something strange in the background. Looking closely behind her, you can see that some of the members appear to have distorted facial features, and on the right side as well, which have led multiple people to believe that this may be an AI-generated crowd to hide their identity or fill it out more, while others believe that this may be part of the demon face syndrome that some are claiming to have witnessed. Now, obviously, this could just be a glitch with the camera causing people's face to look this way. But I do take into consideration that we've seen multiple glitches in the past that will glitch out a person's face specifically, even though there's other elements around them. And some of these glitches will even target a person's eyes specifically, changing the color of their eye pupil or turning their eye pupil shape into a slit. Now, this may sound crazy, but what if there are beings all around us disguised as humans but really aren't? And as people are becoming more aware and spiritually sound, the veil is being lifted and some people are starting to catch this demon syndrome and actually see these beings. Who knows for sure, but I want you to check out a clip of a strange glitch that was caught on TV and let me know what you think about all this in the comments.
Do you see that? Second set of eyes. I'm going to go back and show it to you. She even looks a little bit shocked, like, what did I just see? I think she saw it too. Here we go. So there it is, the blink. I'm going to do it in slow-mo now. There we go. He had eyes in between.
One of the hosts of America's Got Talent.
That's just insane. So it says down here, bro, just like the movie They Live. You should make a video about that. I don't know what movie They Live, but as I tell you, they tell you in the movies. They tell you in the movies. Hang on, let me come back here for just a minute. So yeah, oh, it's fine, SDA. So they tell you in the movies what they're doing. They've been telling for years and years and years. And people just thought it was, fake and phony, but it's not. So let's keep going. This is insane.
So I found out in the last couple weeks that I have demon face syndrome. So I don't see demon faces all the time. It's only after I'm in deep prayer and I ask Jesus to reveal whether they have a demon or an evil spirit attached to them. So yeah, I've only seen it about 3 or 4, maybe 5 times. Two times very clearly. It was like the face shifted, or this girl I had met before I found Jesus. She looked like a normal, sweet girl. She was a sweet girl. And next time I saw her after I found Jesus, and she was a major Jesus believer. So she looked totally different than what I remember her as. We got together, had a coffee. It was a wild day, and so I wasn't sure if she had sold her soul or something. She's the sweetest girl. Her name is Kendra. That's Hebrew for prophetess. And so I didn't think I was going to talk to her again because someone who was mentally handicapped went by and gave her the dirtiest look. So I was like, well.
This is 9 minutes of my life that I don't want to watch, so we're going to continue on.
Demons are real. Check this out. This video was originally posted by One Foul Wow. He was showing that in Brazil, they had a freaking parade for Satan. Shortly thereafter, there was a massive flood there. And when I first saw this video, I noticed that there was a shape-shifted demon in the video. You can see it. It's shape-shifted as a wall, and it's going to lose its shapeshift, and it's going to dissipate extremely fast into the water. These things only show up on recording, guys. These things are not physical. They're supernatural. They're spiritual. Demons can shapeshift into whatever they want. They could shapeshift into a person, into a car. They can shapeshift into a plane. Wink, wink. They can shapeshift into whatever they want. But if you look really closely in this video,
he just said they can shapeshift into a car. They can shapeshift into a plane. Wink, wink. What? Okay. Oh,
You
Lord,
guys,
please
oh
protect
my
me
God,
and what
watch
I'm watching
this.
today.
So if things couldn't get any stranger in 2024, some of you guys will experience something that you have never ever experienced in your entire life during April 8th, 2024. And it doesn't matter if you are able to see this solar eclipse or if you aren't. You are going to feel this energy change what you see out your eyes. This will be called demon face syndrome. What is demon face syndrome? Well, let's have a look at what some of you guys may experience during this eclipse. So here's what's most likely to happen to some of you guys. On the left is how a normal perception of a person. During this event, the energy will change on a magnitude that you have never ever seen in your entire life. And your eyes may start to see people like what you see on the right here. So if you start to experience this demon face syndrome, keep in mind that there is a super powerful energy that is being manipulated on the planet at the time of your vision changing from this right here to this. Peace and love. And like I said, 2024.
No, hold on. I'm coming back to the chat. Okay, I'm here. I'm scared now for real too. Hey Ty, the movie They Live starred the wrestler Rowdy Piper. Yes, and I just saw something about Hulk Hogan talking about Rowdy Piper and how after he died, after they became really good friends and he died, he left a voicemail and said, "I'm with Jesus." He left a voicemail to Hulk Hogan and told him he's with Jesus. I'm starting to get really scared too, because now I'm thinking about, I never leave this house because there's things out there that I'm being, you guys think I'm not serious, but there is things out there that's not normal. And I don't want to be out there and see any more stuff ever again. I don't want to see if people do bad things, and I don't want to see demon faces. And I don't want to see demons. But as you've seen, that demon went from the thing all the way across the water. Well, I don't know about that. I'm just saying what he did. Video back up. Don't worry. You hear me talk. I get nervous though. Oh. She worked for the United States. I did a video about her back up soon. I have edits a part-time. Oh, okay. So They Live is the movie that they're saying go watch, because in that movie they're telling you about all of this. Whatever this is, they're telling you. But, I'm not going to stay on this very long because it scares me. It scares me. But we just witnessed a demon literally come from the shadows and go across the water. No, Ty, we're not doing that. But we witnessed that demon. We witnessed it on camera slide across. We witnessed it. Yes, the woods with nature, that's what I love. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna try to do some vlogging, but I'm gonna go to a strawberry patch that's close by my house with my husband, and we're gonna pick strawberries because it's just fun, wholesome, fun and wholesome and something nice to do. Hopefully, I figured that not many people would be around, and so it would be something great to do because I don't go in public and I don't go around people. I don't even go out to eat anymore. I can't eat anymore. So I just figured it would be something great to do. And I used to pick strawberries on our farm all the time. Like I just go out there and eat them and pick them. But of course now I know they have bugs on them and all that stuff. So I got to bring them home and wash them up. But I do, however, want to go pick some strawberries because I think that would be so cool. And to do it with my husband and just do something wholesome and something fun. Maybe go to lunch if I can eat something. And yeah, I thought it would be sweet. And it's not far from our house. And it's just something really nice to do. No, I've never heard of Lavina Johnson. Never. I've never heard of her. That's why I didn't know who it was. So we're going to go look at some more demon stuff. I don't know. Scary stuff, man. Ugh. Just pray up. Just pray up. Well, they're saying that it's a mask. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Portals and dimensions. They're talking about how Beyonce changes all the time, and it's weird. I don't know. Weird. I don't know. Just stay prayed up. I'm just bringing you the news. Now, this is a demonic possession in the hospital in Colombia.
The young man seems to be under the control of a demonic entity.
Wow, loco, ¿qué es esto, vale? Dios mío. Ey, pero no le pueden poner un medicamento. No.
The baffled doctors managed to calm him down with a lot of effort.
Yeah, he was too precise, like this woman says. I actually believe this. He was tracked. He never would have been so balanced. He was sturdy. The ways his body was so delicate and fluid. Yeah. Mm.
Watch the demonic expression on his face. The young man seems to be under the control of a demonic entity.
Wow, loco, ¿qué es esto, vale?
Okay. Back to the comments. And you know, it could very well be drugs, but drugs are demonic. You know, they bring out demons. That's what drugs do. But I just have to do a little bit at a time because it's just a lot, and I don't want any demonic entities in my house whatsoever. Yeah. No, I don't want anything like this. I bet it did. I bet it did. I'm kind of scared myself. I'm just like, yeah. I don't know what this is. Put the blood of Jesus Christ all over me. Put the blood of Jesus Christ in my house. What are we watching?
There's an extremely rare neurological condition going around now. It can make your face look altered or distorted or looking like a demon. Here's some examples of what their faces could possibly look like. So think back to that video on why Oklahoma is calling in the National Guard to help them on an influx of eclipse tourism with additional hazmat response capabilities.
I don't know,
I
lady.
saw someone
I
with
don't
this.
know, but I can't even hardly hear you. Summon demon, what? Oh no. Lord, please. This was 2021. What happened?
Me and my fans summon devil face last night. Me and my fans summon devil face last night.
Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know. All right. Demon face sightings. Let's see. This one I thought was pretty wild.
Demonic looking men caught on camera. Warning. Demonic looking men caught on camera.
Not that one. That's not the one. I'm looking for this specific right here. This one. I thought it was that's not a mask. Look at his face.
قلت لي أتريد أن ترى قوتي صح؟ طب أنا فرجيني إياها، ليش ما فرجيتني إياها؟ إيه؟
لا أريد أن أقتلك وأزهق روحك من جسدك.
بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. أحسنت
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I think the guy's praying. Whatever he's doing, we're good. I think we are about good.
This man was walking back from fishing when he captured this on video. This man was walking back from fishing when he captured this on video.
Yo, what the? What the?
Wow.
Bro. There's nobody in here. Yo.
This man was walking back from
So, I don't know. Something must have happened in the bathroom, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I think after this one, whoa. I don't know. Anyways, just keep prayed up. Keep God in your heart and in your soul. And that way that, you don't have to worry about any of these beings or whatever. Do you think there was somebody in there? I don't know. Yeah, there's jinns. I guess that's what that was, jinns. And then there was another one with jinns, but I don't want to get too far into it because I only wanted to stay live an hour. And I didn't want to creep myself out because, like, I'm at home alone and I need to get my Bible and start praying because I already saw things when I was young. And yeah, I just thought that it was weird that nobody's ever talked about demon faces until now. And there's only 75 people in the world that they found. And then they call it some disease now. Isn't it weird also that when CERN opened up, the guy that owned CERN died April 8th? They already said that they found a 4D ghost in there. They're telling everybody that they're opening portals to where Satan lives, which is right beneath CERN. Don't leave yet. Why? Maybe I need to pray. I don't know. That stuff freaks me out. Especially after I seen whenever I was, 24 years old. I mean, some things, I'm crazy, and I like a good conspiracy theory, but you better hope that I don't see no demons, because I start seeing demon faces, I'm liable to punch them or something. I'm liable to hurt them trying to get away from them. Like, I'm scared. SDA, you don't need a teleprompter. SDA says she needs to write it down. You don't need to write it down. Just go with the flow. SDA needs a teleprompter to go live. Today's segment. Oh, I don't know, but I want to show you guys a book though. So this is the book I'm going to be showing on my TikTok, and it's a Bible study book. What is cool about this book though is it talks about all the different stories in the book with different pictures. The story of Abigail, it explains it, and it's got different pretty pictures in there. And I think today we'll read one of the stories. I'm an empath. I've seen where and what happened to someone that passed. That's what I'm saying, Raindrop. So have I. That's why that's why. Okay, so we're going to go with the first one, which is called the 5,000. All right, the 5,000, and it looks like this. Whew. Lord help me. All right, now I got to put my glasses on so I can read. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible, SDA. That's absolutely horrible. Okay, so you can find this in Mark 6:30 through 43. A large crowd from various communities hurries together to seek Jesus. Jesus perceives and tends to their holistic needs. Okay, so Jesus is Yahshua. Yahshua is God, and Jesus is Yahshua. Shawaya is, or something like that. All right. Perhaps it starts as a small trickle of people picking up steam with each new town they pass. Eventually, like a crowd of a marathon runners, they are jogging in a large, unruly pack of thousands. While some English translations say they hurried, the original Greek uses a word that could be translated as they ran together or they rushed together. They are running together, people from different towns and different families, people from different occupations and life experiences and personalities, united only by the urgent need to be where Jesus is. They know they need something from Jesus. They recognize Jesus getting away in his boat, and they waste no time setting off on foot in pursuit. What exactly did they need? First, the crowd needs compassion. When Jesus reaches the other side of the lake, he sees the crowd and has loving pity for them. In Greek, that's a strong word. Literally, Jesus is moved to the bowels. Jesus is moved because he sees that the crowd needs all the things sheep need from the shepherds: guidance, wisdom, direction, safety. They need protection from their predators, who are many, from occupying Roman armies to predatory moneylenders and tax collectors to corrupt religious leadership. The crowd also needs teaching. They hurry around to the lake to meet Jesus because they know they need to hear what he has to say. They are hungry to know how to live. They are starving for peace and wholeness in a violent world, for justice in an unjust world. And so Jesus teaches them. Perhaps the crowd is so transfixed by Jesus' storytelling that as days begin to fade to evening, they hardly realize they are hungry for food. Perhaps they have not been able to carry much with them on their long jog around the lake. Most are very materially poor. Perhaps many don't know where their next meal is coming from. The disciples asked Jesus to send the crowd away to buy dinner for themselves. But Jesus understands needs are not just spiritual or emotional, they are tangible and material as well. He asked the disciples to feed the crowd themselves. It is baffling instruction. They hardly have money for a feat like that. But Jesus isn't concerned about the resources they don't have. Instead, he wants to help the whole community find and share what they do have. The disciples survey the crowd and report back 5 loaves and 2 fish. Jesus gives thanks to God for these communal resources, scant as they may seem. As Jesus breaks the bread and asks his disciples to distribute it to the people, the miracle happens. The bread is not running out, and neither is the fish. Everyone is eating, and everyone has plenty. In the Greek, they are filled to the full. They are satisfied completely. Their needs are met with surprising, miraculous, communal abundance. And perhaps this is the one last thing the crowd needs. They need to know that with God, everyone eats to the full. Truly, everyone. And there are plenty of leftovers. At God's table, everything is shared, and everyone's needs are seen and provided for. At God's banquet, there is no need to compete, no need to push and shove to be the first in line for food. There is only an invitation to sit down, rest, and let God provide. The God of Jesus is God who meets human need with divine abundance. Jesus cares about the entire holistic needs of people. Today, just as in Jesus' time, many people have needs to go beyond beyond just spiritual. They have serious material needs too. The need for comfortable and affordable housing, the need for a car, the need for health care, the need for work that pays a living wage. Jesus doesn't just callously tell people not to worry about these things. Rather, he meets those needs as a part of caring for the whole human being. He takes tangible steps to make sure no one goes hungry. As Dante Stewart writes in Shouting in the Fire, an American epistle. When Jesus healed people, he wasn't just concerned about their souls. He was concerned about their bodies. Bodies caught up in oppression and exploitation. Bodies forgotten by the community and the empire. Bodies caught up in the streets. Jesus cares about whole people and about all people. He cares about the people our society tends to overlook and undervalue. If God is God who meets human need with divine abundance, what does that look like in our communities? Who isn't experiencing this abundance? What are the barriers that keep them from it? And what would it look like for those barriers to be removed? We are united at God's banquet table by our common neediness. Our needs are part of our humanity. They are nothing to be ashamed of. We are meant to care for others and be cared for by others in healthy, interdependent communities. Across the world, mutual aid networks are doing just that. Ordinary people are coming together in creative and cooperative ways to meet one another's needs. How aware are we of our needs? How willing are we to share our needs with others? What might it look like to bravely and vulnerably name our needs in all forms and to support others as they do the same? So we reflect, we sit up straight, take a deep breath. Using the art element on the previous page, take a moment to reflect on the story. Then we invite God to speak to us. What is your reaction to the thought of expressing your needs? What does it look like to be open to others caring for your needs? What does it feel like, and what does it look like to you? How aware are we of the needs of those around us? Are there people in our society that we may overlook? How can we learn their needs better? How does the feeling of scarcity prohibit us from helping each other? How does Jesus show us that there is abundance today? And then we pray, God of abundance, help us believe that you meet the needs of all. When our bodies grumble and our legs are tired, may we rest together and be filled to the full. Amen. And next we'll read Abigail. So, she jumped from the 20th floor and she was 29 years old. They say she jumped. Well, may she rest in peace, but I don't know. Yeah, that just doesn't seem, I don't know. I think people should be looking into that more. Number one, what was she doing on the 20th floor? Number two, who was she with? Was she on drugs? Somebody else in the room? Those are the questions I would be asking. But I've been on an hour and 2 minutes. I'm going to go. But this is a beautiful Bible study so that you can know different things that's in the Bible that are stories. And you can study them and study them the way it means for our lives today. She lived there. It doesn't seem like if she lived there, she would be jumping out the window. That's just my first initial thought. Yeah, I think something else happened. I don't feel like she jumped out the window. Or jumped from the floor. I don't even think she probably went out on the balcony very much. She would have to have stood up on the balcony part and jumped over. She would have had to stand up and jump over, which means if she didn't stand up perfectly straight, her leg could have got caught or anything as she fell over. I believe somebody threw her over. That's what I believe. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. That's just what I see. And it's somebody in her life that, like a boyfriend or a John, or you got to understand, a lot of these girls are sugar babies, and they don't tell people, and then people wonder why they end up, expired and stuff. You got to really know what her life was like and what she was doing. Hell, she may have got pregnant. And the guy said, "Oh no, I'm married. Over you go." Because it's very unlikely that the woman lived there at 29 years old and went out, stood up on the balcony, and fell off. It's just very unlikely. Do you know how balanced you've got to be to stand up on that railing, to fall off? That railing is thin. They have a thin railing. It's for everybody that lives in the high floors. There's a railing that goes around. Then it's got the posts that go down like that. And you got to stand up on that little thing that's like this thick. No, No, they should be looking into a homicide. They should be looking into who she dated. They should be looking into a homicide. And how long did she live there? It's not likely that that girl went out there, was able to balance herself, because also that it comes up about this far. You know what I'm saying? No. When people say that kind of stuff, that's just a cop-out. That's a cop-out for what really happened. She could have been dating somebody in the Canadian government. You just don't know. You don't know. I feel foul play. She didn't even have a balcony. They all have enclosed balconies, especially 20 feet up, the 20th floor. Because remember, I fell off a 15-foot roof. Yeah, I was paralyzed. Yeah, I had to learn how to do everything again, but I lived. She fell off a 20-foot floor. 20 feet up in the air. Mine was 15. So she had 5 more feet than me. She has to have something on that balcony. They don't just have it of the balcony. They don't leave the balcony open like that. Because people could fall out. Kids could fall out. People could fall out. Like, they would have to have something around it. I don't feel like she just went and unalived herself. Like I said, lots of girls that age are sugar babies. Look into it. It's a real thing. And lots of girls that age do not tell people that they are. Fear of what their families may think. Fear of what people may think about them. And that's stuff that you can talk about on your channel about it, like stuff like that. Cement wall balcony. Yeah, I still don't believe she did it. I don't believe she did it. Not unless she was on drugs out of her mind. Because that's one of the worst ways to go. Think about that. You might not die. You might just be fucked up for life. Like, Well, I know it's hard to talk about, but I would be looking into the papers and stuff like that, and looking into who was she, what did they say? What did they say about it? Like, what did they say? They just said she jumped off the balcony that's closed, end of story. They didn't look at cameras to see who was coming and going in her place. They don't know if somebody was up there with her. She just fell off the balcony or got on top of the cement balcony and unalived herself. No. Like I said, girls, no news covered her. I bet you I know why. Because girls her age are usually sugar babies, and they're usually sugar babies for high up people. And when high up people get someone pregnant or something, boom, they always become expired. You and I both know this. Oh, by the way, I bought this for myself. This is not sponsored, but this is that hair thing, and then you clip it to the top of your head, and then you like braid it around it, and then you put the little thing at the bottom, and then you bend it up, and then you go to sleep. That's what I'm going to do. Of course, cops said suicide because it's their friend they're covering for. You and I both know that. I don't feel suicide. I feel that the girl was happy with her life. I don't feel like there was any kind of suicide at all. I don't feel it. I feel like it's called foul play. That's why there was no news articles written about her. That's why nothing. There was nothing. Why is there nothing? It's usually a big deal if someone jumps off out of a 20-foot balcony. That would be on the news. That would, especially in where you live, that would be on the news. That's news reporting. That's stuff you report on. That just makes no sense. Especially when they become unalived. Where did she fall at? Did she go splat like on the ground? Did she fall in a pool? Fall on the concrete? Fall in the grass? Yeah. They don't even know. They didn't even say. They just said she jumped out of a 20-foot balcony and that's it. I don't know, SDA. It just doesn't seem like, to me, it just makes, I don't know, it just don't make any sense. How come I'm not feeling, I need to call you. I'll call you. I'll call you when I get done here because I'm not feeling it. And I normally would feel stuff like that, like feel that she did it, and I'm just not feeling it. I'm feeling that someone else did it. I'll call you and talk to you about it. All right, until next time, we will be reading this each time that I go live because this is very informative and it's fun to read. And it's cool that he fed 5,000 people, so that's why it was called 5,000 people. So also, just be aware if you see any demon faces or anything, just be aware. That's all I got to say. Keep God in your heart. Keep a fire in your heart. Keep a smile on your face. Keep God all around you. Constantly keep prayed up. Keep your, armor of God on. Because as you've seen in that one video, that black demon just, going to the next person. No, thank you. So just keep prayed up and just do the best that you all can. Okay? And if you see somebody needing help and you can give a helping hand, do so. If it be clothes, blankets, things like that, something that you can actually help somebody with or anything like that, that's the kind of stuff I would be given, which I'm going to be taking things to the homeless shelter possibly this next week because I'm going to go through my closet. So anyway, everybody take care of yourself and just beware of the new demon faces. Keep yourself prayed up. This is a spiritual war. Yeah, it's a spiritual war and it's very scary. So just keep prayed up and I will call you in just a few minutes. I got to go to the restroom first, SDA. I've needed a pee since I've been live. So I will talk to all of you very soon. Don't forget to click your thumbs up. Leave your comments in the description below. None of you ever leave it. I can't get a comment to save my life. I can't get a like to save my life. What? Anyway, God bless you. I'm out of here.